Hello everyone, welcome to the rebuilding mandate. I think today is the day 3. So I believe you got enough of these strategic beacon from this resource gathering here. So don't forget to gather them and then go to the construction strategies here and level out your skill tree. And for today's strategy, which is the max efficiency and also of all the stages, including RM-4 and also RM-H stages. Okay, so you need to click the skill tree until outpost, which you can unlock the outpost and rolling outpost. And you need the river to be unlocked, and of course the improved witchcraft outer archive. And I think that's all. Yeah. And for your information, you can get logos from this emergency dispatch, which you can get the exceptional invitation ticket at these two, okay? These two nodes, and of course this ending node here. So after you unlock that node, you can go armory for appointment. Either you can go and random appointment here, click max, then appoint operators. So for those the duplicated operator, you will get this ticket, which is the exceptional invitation ticket, and you can appoint the operator that you needed, maybe like with Adele, yeah, with Adele. Even the operator that you unon, like I unon the Ray, I don't have Viviana, so I can still appoint them. But for those operators which is collab, like Sakiko, like the Ila, like Kirin Ayato, you cannot get them because they are collab operator. You don't have a collab operator, then you cannot get them. Okay. So you can get the logos from the exceptional appointment. And now let's start with the RM-1. So this is the 6 operator that you need, core DPS logos and support, which is the Agile Fly Heavy Asker. And these 4, I think you will get them, but whether you level up them or not only. Okay. And don't forget to equip the module for the Kirara. And in order to get the Kirara with the module, you need to actually have a Kirara with the module, okay? Like logos and others. So let's start. So RM-1. If your Kirara don't have the module, then Kirara don't have the slow effect. Okay, this is the 7 production module for the RM-1. Okay, only for RM-1. So deploy the outpost here. Logos here. Enhance, click all the skill that you have, and then deploy Kirara here. You can deploy the rock, maybe here or here. I think here is better. And the warden's village is facing toward the rock, and the warden's village will become heal village once, and it will supply defender and medic tokens. And for the archive, whenever you gain the token, it will start storing the SP, and you gain the caster and supporter token after you defeating the senior caster. And after you have river, just deploy near the land. As you can see, the river cannot directly attach to the land if they don't have don't have these greens or the river attached. Okay, so the river must be attached to each other to reach this position. Okay.
これでいいでしょ。OK。
Okay, after the logo skill is charged, fully charged, the skill is ready, then you deploy the advancement detector.
あれ、さっきの技。甘酸っぱい虹には銀色の日差しをたっぷりまぶして。
Archive here.
余裕余裕。
This wilderness village is for spawning more enemies for the training handbooks, so just put it anywhere. And for the river to expand here, so your river need to be expanded like this.
あ、ほらあそこ草むらから敵が飛び出してきた。
The boss come out, so I think no need here.
5分ちょうだい。
Yes, locals can settle it in an instant. And when you got the surveyor, deploy surveyor and deploy the army.
余裕余裕。
Please deploy the archive inside the logos range. As you can see, the caster are sleeping. So if your caster is not attacked by any operator, then the caster cannot walk until inside your logos range.
怖いですか。これでいいでしょ。OK。
And don't put the archive first. You need to deploy the advanced detector first at here in order to make the outpost become burning outpost, which is this color, which is the orange color as you can see. If you deploy the archive first, it will become a caster, no arts outpost, and don't have the SPD bar. It is a different bar.
なんかかっこよくない？この声は泣いている。あれ、さっきの技なんかかっこよくない？これでいいでしょ。
So in very fast time, remaining 2 minutes 41 seconds, all of our income is max, and hence we can just exit directly. Please make sure the boss is defeated before you exit. Which the BGM is sound like this lah. Okay. So don't forget to click apply after you done the stage.
キンコンカンコン。お花がふわりと落ちたら食べ頃ベリーが顔を出す。
And now we go to RM-2 with the same layout, same production module. As usual, deploy the outpost here. Take all the skill that you got. Deploy logos first. Deploy model here to get more DP, as our DP is not enough.
わかりました。本気で行くよ。
Deploy a rock here, and also the wilderness village facing to the rock. Deploy river here. Okay, after the skill is activated, okay. But in this stage, we need also agile like healing us,
がお家に戻ってきたよ。
as this position is the best.
やば。ちょっとリンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
And deploy surveyor to the rich vein. maybe near here.
私が
And more wilderness village near
これ
this.
でいいでしょ。オッケー。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。余裕。甘酸っぱい虹には銀色の日差しをたっぷりまぶして。
Okay, skill activated. Then we deploy the advancement. As you can see, the outpost is being changed. Okay, become the emergence, the warning outpost. Okay.
私が怖いです。
So now what we are waiting is for Amiya to defeat this original vein.
これでいいでしょ。オッケー。
Okay, after defeated, retreat the Amiya.
私はここに。
And you can deploy the archive here. You can observe now it's outpost, and after you deploy the archive here, it becomes Arts outpost. Okay. This kind of outpost is unlocked after you unlock the dead mod that I previously talked in the
これ
introduction.
でいいでしょ。オッケー。
And now you can deploy more river and more this wilderness village.
あれ、さっきの技なんかかっこよくない？余裕余裕。
You can see the big bob is actually insta-killed by the logos. Keep expanding the river and deploy more of this wilderness village.
これで
For
いい
your
でしょ。
information, to
Okay.
earlier the boss to come out, you need to keep deploying these even like this item, yeah, this item. You need to keep deploying, so the boss will come out sooner and sooner.
あれ、さっきの技なんかかっこよくない？ ご飯ちょうだい。
So now what we are farming is for this what is the name? The training handbooks. Yeah, I always forget this name.
あれ、さっきの技なんかかっこよくない？
So everything, the income is max and boss is defeated with this VGM. Yeah, so we can just exit. Wait. Okay. So the efficiency are all max, and don't forget to apply.
キンコンカンコン。お花がふわりと落ちたら食べ頃ベリーが顔を出す。
Now we go to RM-3. For these stages, it is a bit different that you need to bring the improved witchcraft altar. Actually, don't have also can, okay? Don't have the altar also can. But the altar must be have when you reach the RM-4, since the boss is actually more tanky in RM-4. So we don't get the outpost in the beginning. So actually I will recommend that we start.
勝てたんだからそれでよし。ドクター、いちいち気にしすぎると老けちゃうよってママが言ってたよ。
Just restart until you get the outpost. Yes, you got a pause.
早く早く。
So you can
あっ
deploy
ちの鶴
it
にも食べ
around
頃のベリーが実ってます。
here, I do believe. Here. Click all the skill and deploy
嘲
the
笑は
logos
恋
here.
に抱えてなる。
Meadow here.
助けに来たよ。
Deploy the rock here. And deploy the hill village here. Cannot deploy the archive first, you need to deploy the advancement detector first. But before deploy the advancement detector, you need to wait until the skill is activated. Okay.
小石がお家に戻ってきたよ。
境へ立てる印。終焉
Okay,
の
so the logo skill is activated,
Banka
so you can deploy the advancement detector, and hence you can deploy the archive. I deploy the river when the skill is activated, and deploy the Kirara inside the range of the logos.
やば。
Retreat
ちょっと緊張してるかも。
the Myrtle. Deploy
わかりま
Amina.
した。
Okay, and then use the Savaya.
ご飯ちょうだい。
And actually,
甘酸
you
っぱい
can
虹に
put
は
more stones
銀
maybe.
色の日差しをたっぷりまぶして。
Thank you.
あれ、さっきの技なんかかっこよく
More
ない？
river. Actually, here also have one rich vein, but no needed since you after mine these two rich vein, the what is the name? Package core will be full, so no needed. Deploy more river.
ご飯ちょうだい。皆さんが私のことを信じてくれてますから。余裕余裕。
Keep deploying the terrain to speed up the boss coming. As you can see, after we deploy this terrain, the boss will be coming sooner.
余裕余裕。私が怖いですか？ これでいいでしょ。オッケー。
Facing wrong side, but doesn't matter. Deploy more of this terrain.
この声は泣いている。
The boss is come up.
ご飯ちょうだい。 余裕
Yeah, insta
余
kill the
裕。
boss since our Kirara got module.
あれ、さっきの技なんかかっこよくない？ ご飯ちょうだい。 あなたの考えはお見通しですよ。これでいいでしょ。オッケー。 こ ほら、さっきの技なんかかっこよくない？
So we got enough handbooks in with the time remaining 2 minutes, and the boss is defeating. Although the life point is deducted, but doesn't matter. I can still get the full efficiency. As long as the life point is not reduced until 0.
この歩み進めてゆけばいつか必ず。
So let's move on to RM-4, which is a little bit more difficult. Yeah, a little bit more difficult, as you need to bring more operator in these stages. Yep. Because you need to clear the middle stage, middle flower, which will swallow your operator. So actually you need to bring a bit more operator in case to bring to kill those flower. Okay. You can bring Exousia actually if you want.
本当に私なんかを前線に出していいんですか？
Let me see if I have forgotten someone. I think I forgotten someone. Who is it? Amiya, yes.
ピクニックが始まりますよ。
Yeah. Okay. So as same as previous, you need to bring advanced detector. Curse blood round. You can decide to bring it or not, but not recommended. Don't bring ruins, just bring outposts. Okay. The as previous is 8. Okay. So deploy the outpost here. Pick the skill and the word for the logos to be able to deploy.
少々は恋に抱えてなる。
本気で行くよ。
Okay. And then deploy the golden grow maybe here to kill this flower. Anyone that can kill the
私に
flower.
本当にできる。本気で行くよ。
Deploy the outpost here to deploy the
マグマの
魂の川、彼岸への私。
after the skill is activated, you can put the advancement detector here.
本気で行くよ。
Use the skill.
私に
After kill,
本
retreat.
当にできるかな。
So you can put the Kirara here
やば。ちょっ
and
と
put
緊
the
張してるかな。
teleporter at here, which is outside the range of Kirara, and deploy one of the witchcraft altar here.
爽やかなそよ風を。みんな、こっち来て。
Not witchcraft altar, yeah, is it a witchcraft altar? Yeah, here. And then deploy another witchcraft altar here. Deploy the archive here inside the range of the logos.
ご飯ちょうだい。
Deploy the outpost here.
わかりました。
In order for you to mine this
さっきの技、
witch
なん
vein.
かかっこよくない？今こそこれでいいでしょ。オッケー。本気で行くよ。
And deploy the terrain beside this place in order to summon the boss sooner, and so soon the boss will summon.
これでいいでしょ。オッケー。ドキドキしないで。
Kill all of this luck, which will prevent the boss coming, not teleporting through this thing. Okay. Retreat.
皆さんが私のことを信じてくれてますから。
As for your information, this witchcraft altar is teleport the enemy to the nearest melee operator. So this altar will teleport to Kirara
もうスタート。
instead of keep turning inside this loop.
私はここに。これでいいでしょ。
Will directly teleport to Kirara. So we insta-kill the first stages of the boss. Deploy more outposts here at the witchcraft altar here. Instead the boss run away. Okay, after the boss is killed, retreat all of these outposts and instead deploy the terrain. And don't forget to use the caster to mine for the original mine. You can deploy the invoke witchcraft altar here in case the caster run away. So all the mine is painted, so you can retreat the caster. You can deploy one of the witchcraft altar here to teleport this flower directly to the Kirara. This is the reason why you should have a wanderer medic. Is it wanderer medic? Yeah, wandering medic to kill the elemental damage. And in these stages we will get all the results a bit late since we need to make sure the boss is dead. So now just wait for the guard for turn to be full. Okay, max. So everything is max. We have the time a bit with a few time lag remaining. So just exit directly since the boss is defeated and all node is up and this BGM is sound. Okay. So we complete the RM-4 with max efficiency. Don't forget to click apply.
少しはお
You
力
can
になれた
actually
でしょう
don't
か。
use the golden grow. You can use other ranged unit to clear it, but make sure it is not melee lah. Since melee clearing that is actually quite hard. The flower. What is the name of that flower? The Raging Slug Eater. Yeah, this one. Okay. Make sure to clear those flower. And now we will continue with RM-H1 with our logos. Yeah, we only need logos with Kirara. If not mistaken, yeah, no ranged unit, so yeah, no need medic. So this is all we need. We need outpost. We need advanced detector. You can bring woods. Okay. Don't bring those like this one, which will give you enemy like the river. Since we cannot get this token in the H stages, so you don't need to bring those. So you only need to bring these 4. Okay. Let's start with our RM-H1. Okay, deploy the outpost here. Don't forget to pick the skill and then deploy the logos here. And since the skill is not yet activated, so what you need to do is slow the enemy. Yes, slow the enemy. Put the Kirara here to slow the enemy.
ちょっと緊張してるかも。
And teleport them back in case they are running away.
余裕余裕。
You can also deploy this tree. Since the tree will increase the attack of the logos. After the logos skill is activated, deploy the advancement detector and deploy the witchcraft altar at the place where the boss will go in. Since the boss will coming out from this, if not mistaken, will coming out from this and turning around like this. So just deploy the witchcraft altar, which we are focusing on defeating boss. And you can actually deploy more of this advancement detector or even 3 the sooner the boss come out.
ほらあそこ。
Okay.
草
Oh
むら
yeah,
から
the
敵が
boss
飛び
come
出
out
して
from
きた。
here. You can see the boss is coming out.
あれ。さっきの
And after the boss passing through this teleporter, it will teleport to the Kirara. Since the Kirara is the only melee on this field. Okay.
ご飯ちょうだい。
So after the boss is defeated, no longer need to place it in between this ranged type. So we can just put some teleporter near here to catch those who escape. And because if not mistaken, we need to complete it with 100% for the H stages. So don't exit when you complete the income.
これでいいでしょ。オッケー。ほら、さっきの技、なんかかっこよくない？
Okay, mission accomplished with 100%.
我らと
Yep,
共に祝おうではないか
100%, completion 100%.
この刹那のウヌの喜びは我の呪文を飾るにふさわしい
And let's proceed to H2, which the H2. The boss will coming from here, and for these stages actually it is quite hard. Yeah, it is actually quite hard. You need a defender, which is high
サ
in
ポート
level.
なら
Either
多分
you can
多
use
少役に立てる
Hoshiguma.
かな。
Okay, either you can use Hoshiguma, or your armory buff need to be max, which the defense plus 30%, then you can use near. Okay, you can use near when only when the buff is max, otherwise the near cannot be survived. So here I will use Hoshiguma instead of using near, since near cannot actually tank quite well. Okay, for the Kiara, forget to bring the module. Let's bring the module. I think that's all. So same layout. Oh no, the rune need to be outpost. Okay, that's all. Let's start. As previous, deploy the outposts here, deploy logos here. Pick all the skill that you got. Deploy Myrtle here in case the skill is not charged properly. And deploy the first witchcraft altar on top of here, because the enemy will keep rotating here, so they will no longer coming down. Hoshiguma here, but before that, Agile Flash we ask Hoshiguma here, inside the range of the Agile Flash we ask. Retreat this, since they'll kill the Myrtle. And Kira here, enhance the our nightmare will directly teleport to Kira. After the skill is activated, deploy this. As you can see, this is our mini boss, mini boss, which is the basic condition of your defender, as the defender can pass the stage of all. Okay, one of the improved witchcraft altar here, beside the logos, above the logos, since the boss will rotate and coming back the logos here. It will rotate out. Since here is his spot. Okay. And deploy the remaining witchcraft altar on top here.
Okay.
Now mission accomplished. Okay, let's go to #3. SMS previous #3. But #3 you don't need a defender. #3 you don't need defender for these stages. Yeah, this stage you don't need defender for this stage, but you need something extraordinary, which is some luck. Yeah, you need some luck. You need to hope for the outpost will be coming out. 2. Yeah, you need 2 outposts. So let's see if we can get 2 outposts in time. Yeah. Let's see if we can get 2 outposts in time. So pick all the skill and deploy the model. deploy the logos.
我が弦を発する。
ちびめいちゃんが
We will
雲で
get
ゴロゴロ
the
するのは面白い
when we
よ
will
って言
get
ってたので
the
私たちもそこでピクニックしてみませんか？
hopefully it is as soon as possible. Yeah.
こういうシーンマジで漫画でしか見たことないんだけどこれでいいでしょ。オッケー。本気でいくよ。
境を立てる
We
印。
cannot let the boss coming up too fast since we did not yet get the outpost.
5分ちょうだい。
But we can deploy the advanced detector already. Oh, the boss is nearly coming, but we don't even get our outpost. Yeah, okay, outpost is coming up, so let's settle.
これでいいでしょ。オッケー。
So as you can see, Logos SPD is keep increasing. Okay, now reach the max, if not restricted. And now what we need to do is just deploy the roots, which is the attack of the Logos. Since the attack of the Logos is multiplier. Kill the boss. And now what we need to do is just wait.
たっぷりまぶして。5分ちょうだい。
This witchcraft altar is in case Logos cannot kill the boss in time and will teleport back to Kirara and kill it. Okay.
5分ちょうだい。5分ちょうだい。
おるぞ。
Okay, mission accomplished. Yep.
我らと共に
Okay,
祝おうでは
complete.
ないか。
Let's go to the next.
この刹那の海の喜びは我の呪文を飾るにふさわしい。
Yeah, the H4. This one is same as previous, which is the H2, I do believe. Yeah, H2. You need a defender. Yeah, in this stage you need a defender.
義には必ずや解あり。あまねく規則は必
And
ず解きほ
with
ぐ
the
せるもので
outpost.
ある。
Don't forget to bring advanced detector and outpost, and also the witchcraft altar. So let's go. So outpost here,
クエスト
and
開
also
始。
logos facing right
嘲笑は恋
with
に
all
得ら
the
れて
skill
な
that
る
you。got. Deploy the witchcraft altar, maybe around here. Yeah. And aircraft activity are start facing upward.
マグマは振り返ることなく前へ。
The teleporter is not yet functioning because the melee is not yet deployed. But the melee is not yet deployed that soon. Okay. You can deploy some tree first.
白明に輝
But
く
don't make it become tree which become the forest. Okay, don't make it become the forest. You can deploy the Hoshiguma here.
ここからは一歩も引かない。
眠れ眠れ。甘い夢の国にいらっしゃい。
And we ignore here since here doesn't affect us. So just ignore them.
Ah, ほらあそこ草むらから敵が飛び出してきた。
So the boss is coming. So we will let the boss teleport to the Hoshiguma. Oh yeah, the device I forget to put. Oh my goodness. No wonder the attack speed is so slow. Okay, now you can deploy the Kira as the boss group is already teleported. So make sure the
こ
Kira
ういうシ
is
ーン
deployed
マジで
inside
漫
your
画でしか
logo
見た
plane.
ことないよ。ご飯ちょうだい。
Okay, the boss is defeated, so now what we need to do is just wait. The reason why we don't make the 3 become 5 is because the Cha-Cha Breath, we are forcing our Hoshikuma to kill it, but the Logos cannot kill the Cha-Cha Breath. And it will exceed the limit of 19. Yeah, I think you guys are 17 if I'm not mistaken. So the time is
ご飯
up,
ちょうだい。
and we kill the boss. Mission accomplished. So now it is at the 8 stages we got in these first 4 days. Yeah.
困難な道で
Yeah,
あれ
with
ばある
only
ほど
Logos and
自身の
Agile
成
Prakiki
長につ
Asta,
なが
we
るもの
clear
だ。
all these stages. Congratulate. See you next time.